Welcome to Yoga with Dr. Casey, your next step to becoming a well-being. Today we're going to do a rest and digest, very gentle flow intended to be utilized after eating a meal, in this case, a Thanksgiving meal, where we're just trying to gently calm the body and prepare for the rest of the day or evening. So come to a comfortable seat. Again, you don't even need a yoga mat, just a place where you can move your body. You can change into your comfy clothes, that's what I did, but this practice is valid in whatever you're already wearing. Option to cross your legs. You can keep your legs out to the side. If you've got a wall handy, you can lean up against the wall. Or if you have a pillow or bolster or folded blanket, you could also sit on that object. Together, we're going to take 3 deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, and one more time at your own pace, in through the nose, out through the mouth, and on the bottom of that exhale, if able, seal your lips and breathe through the nose through the remainder of your practice. Your hands can be in your lap, on your legs, on the floor, wherever it feels comfortable. And I invite you to gently close your eyes. Begin softening the body, releasing the muscles of the face. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. In our seated position, we want to try to get the pelvis equal on the floor. So left and right sit bones, pubic bone, and tailbone. If the hips are clenched, gently relax them. Perhaps noticing that when you close your eyes, the body begins to calm. Maybe the mind follows. Perhaps you notice a change in your breath rate and breath depth. And as we move into our yoga practice, I want you to finish the sentence, I am grateful for. Maybe it's I am grateful for the food I just ate. I am grateful for the company I am with today. I am grateful for my body and its ability to perform this yoga practice. Whatever sentiment is valid for you today, I am grateful for. I want you to ruminate on that briefly. Let it fill you up. Let it bring light to you. And then gently blink open your eyes. Tent your fingertips to either side of your hips, and I'll mirror you as we drop left ear to left shoulder. Keeping the head tilted, gaze down your left fingertips. Returning gaze to center, we drop right ear to right shoulder. And gaze down the right fingertips. Returning your gaze to center, if you've chosen to cross your legs, switch it to the other direction. Put the opposite leg on top. Bringing hands to heart, keeping both sit bones firmly on the floor, we rotate over the left shoulder, moving from the base of the tailbone all the way to the base of the skull. Together we meet in center, switching sides, now rotating over the right shoulder. Keeping those hands firmly at the center of the chest. Together we meet in center. Hands can be on the floor, your knees, or your lap. As we keep the teeth closed but not clenched, Lift chin towards the sky. Followed by chin to chest. Option to stay here, or option to gently rock your head side to side. If a full head circle calls to you, by all means, use a range of motion that feels comfortable as you rotate once in each direction. And we'll all meet with gaze back to center. From our seated position, we take the left leg out towards the side, lifting the toes up to the face. Now we begin with the knee bent because we want both sit bones firmly on the floor. Hands can be behind you. Hands can be behind the thigh. Hands can be on top of the knee. We turn our shoulders to face the lengthened left leg. Option to stay here, or option begin to press the heel away from the body. Only as far as you can keep both hip bones on the floor and limit movement of the spine. So if the leg straightens but your tailbone comes to the floor, you want to keep that leg bent. From here, we bring the left hand palm face up down the lengthened leg. It might be straight, it might be bent. And we bring the right arm up towards the sky. Gaze follows. So the arm might be bent, it might be straight, gaze might be forward, gaze might be up. Nice, easy breaths. And we exhale to center. Transitioning to Baddha Konasana, we open up the right foot and bring the feet together into a butterfly position. Now, depending on how your body works, it might feel comfortable to have the feet closer. You might want the feet farther away. Again, hands can be behind you, at the knees, at the feet, or in your lap. But we want to make sure that that pelvis is in a neutral position. So we don't want you sitting on your tailbone. We don't want you sitting on your pubic bone. We want all four corners of that pelvis to be equal on the floor. Relaxing your hips as we allow this opening Baddha Konasana. Taking just a few moments. You can change your hand position at any time. And we switch sides. So bringing the right leg out to the side. You can bring that left foot a little forward and a little back, whatever feels the most comfortable. Flexing the ball of the foot and the toe to the face. You can grab behind the thigh, on top of the knee, keep the hands behind you, but we begin to press that heel away from the body. The leg might get straight, it might stay bent, but if it straightens and you sit on your tailbone, we want to keep that leg straight. Taking just a few moments here. You don't need to do the same version on left and right. And we'll bring that right hand palm face up along the lengthened leg, which might be straight, which might be bent. And the left arm reaches towards the sky. It might be bent, it might be straight, gaze might be forward, or you can look up at your top hand. On your next exhale, we return to center, Baddha Konasana. Bring those feet together. Again, hands can be behind you, hands can be at the knees, ankles, feet, or lap. Using your hands, we bring the legs into a wide position, feet planted, seated forward fold. Drape the upper body over the lower body. Option to gently rock the head side to side. And we return to center. From here, hands come behind the back. Option for fingers facing the hips, option for fingers facing the sides, or the least amount of wrist pressure, you can bring your fingertips to face behind you. Whichever hand position you've chosen, we squeeze the shoulder blades down and back, lift the chest and chin, and gently tick-tock your knees side to side. It might be a little, it might be a lot. And whichever side you decide, we're going to bring the knees over and roll onto all fours. Hands can be flat, option for hands fisted, and laces of the feet come flat on the floor. Holding our tabletop position, we press the arms into the floor. The shoulders are almost coming out of the sockets. Weight is equal between the arms and legs, so shoulders over wrists and hips over knees. Pressing through the laces of the feet and all 5 fingertips. From here, we bring the right leg forward into a low lunge. Hands can be flat, fisted, or tented on the floor. Legs are nice and wide like railroad tracks versus a balance beam. You can put a pillow or a folded blanket under your knee if you need a little extra cushion. Option to keep hands on the floor, or option to bring hands to the hip as we, I guess this is your thigh, hip, thigh, thigh, as we gently rock forward and back. Now you can choose little rocks, you can choose big rocks. But we want to keep that weight pretty equal as we shift. Breathing nice and easy through the nose. Returning our hands to the floor, flat-fisted or tented, we return to our all fours position. Switching sides, left foot comes forward to the inside of the left hand. Hands can be flat, fisted, or tented, or option to bring your hand up to the thigh. Again, gently shifting your weight forward and back. Legs are wide like railroad tracks rather than a balance beam. You can move a little or oscillate a lot, depending on what feels comfortable for your hips. Now from our kneeling position, we're going to tuck the back toes. Now option to stand up from here, or option to place your hands back on the floor, but we all meet in standing mountain pose. Feet can be together, hip width or slightly wider. Palms can face forward, or option for palms to face the body, personal preference. If your legs are locked out, micro bend your knees. That's going to help your balance in your standing mountain pose. From our standing mountain pose, we bring hands to heart. Stepping back into warrior one, right leg stays forward, left leg steps back. Front leg is bent, back leg is straight. This back heel is on the floor. If it doesn't quite touch, you can shorten your stance. Option to keep hands at heart, or option to reach the arms overhead. Gaze can be forward, or option to gaze up. Breathing in your balance, keeping your weight equal between the front and back leg. You're pushing that back foot into the floor. Your next exhale brings hands to heart. Keeping your thumbs at heart center, not moving your legs at all. Rotate over your right shoulder. we meet in center. Navel towards the knee, we lean all of our weight onto the right leg as we step into mountain pose. Taking a moment to gather your breath, unclench the jaw and release the shoulders away from the ears. Warrior one on the opposite side, hands come to heart, left leg stays forward, right leg steps back. Front leg is bent, back leg is straight, back heel is on the floor. Feel free to narrow your stance. Actively pushing the full surface area of that back foot into the floor. Weight should be equal front and back. Option to keep hands at heart, or option to reach the arms overhead. Option to gaze up at the sky. Your next exhale returns hands to heart. Do not move your legs. Front leg is forward and bent. Back leg is straight. And we rotate over the left shoulder. Our tendency is to move our thumbs to the shoulder because it makes it look like we're rotating more. Keep your hands at your heart. Together we meet in center. Navel towards the kneecap. We hinge at the hips, bringing all of the weight onto the left leg as we step into standing mountain pose. Preparing for squat. Feet come wide, hip width or slightly wider. Toes are out, heels are in. Hands come to the knees. Option to bring elbows to the knees. Option to bring hands to the floor. Option to bring hands to heart. Option to malasana your hips lower than your knees. So you choose whichever feels the most comfortable after eating your large meal. We'll take just a few moments to settle into your version of squat. You can change your version at any time. And wherever you are, we're all going to meet seated back on the floor in our Baddha Konasana butterfly position. From here, we'll all bring our hands behind the back. Feet come flat. And again, we tick-tock the knees side to side. Chest and chin are lifted. The hands can face your hips, the sides of your body, or behind you. And when the knees come to your left side, we'll roll into the fetal position, laying on your left side body, using that bottom arm as a pillow. From here, we straighten the top leg, placing the inner arch of the foot on the floor. Not in front of you, but directly below you or even slightly behind you. This top hip point is going to close forward and slightly down. Option to stay here with the top arm as a kickstand, or option to reach the right arm all the way overhead. You can take that left hand to grab the left wrist, and we stretch into a side body stretch. As you breathe, feel the right rib cage opening. On your next exhale, we return to the fetal position. Rolling onto your back. Bringing the feet slightly wider than hip width, we tick-tock the knees side to side.
And when the legs come to the right, we roll into the fetal position on the right side of your body, using your arm as a pillow. Taking that top leg straight, bring the inner arch of the foot to the floor. The leg can be, don't put it in front of you, but put it directly below you or slightly behind you, turning the hip point down. Option to keep this top left arm as a kickstand or reach it all the way overhead. You can grab the left wrist with the right hand to lengthen the side body. As you inhale, think about expanding the left rib cage. On your next exhale, return to the fetal position. As we roll onto the back in our bridge prep position, fingertips reach towards the heels, legs are hip width apart. Press through the full surface area of your feet. Together, we lift the hips a little bit or a lot. If the legs cowboy out, singe the knees towards one another, but not touching. Keep your head and shoulders firmly on the floor, gazing up at the ceiling. We lower slowly, one vertebrae at a time, dropping the upper back, the mid back, the low back, and once your hips touch the floor, pull knees to chest. Only compressing as far as it feels comfortable. We transition into Shavasana, bringing the arms to a low V position with the palms face up, stretching the legs down the bottom of your mat or floor. If lying down doesn't feel comfortable, feel free to come to a seated position. As we take 3 breaths, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, and one final breath at your own pace. And on the bottom of that third exhale, seal your lips and breathe at your normal breath rate. Unfurrow the wrinkle between your eyebrows, unclench your jaw, and soften the shoulders away from the ears. Unhinge your elbows, wrists, and hands. Unclench the hips, allowing the legs to fall open to the sides. Soften your pelvic floor. Unhinge the knees, the ankles, and the toes. With each exhale, feel more surface area of your body coming into contact with the mat. I am grateful for. You can insert something new or repeat your sentiment from the beginning of the practice. I am grateful for. I am grateful for. We'll take a few moments to enjoy our gratitude. Gently reawakening your body as you brush your thumb pad against your index fingers, followed by your middle fingers, your ring fingers, and your pinkies. Rolling your head to the left, rolling your head to the right, rolling your head to center as you take a full body stretch and release. Bending one knee followed by the other, rolling onto a side of your choice. A final moment of peace and comfort within the four corners of your mat. Know that this practice is here for you whenever you should need it. Taking your time as you gently press up to a seated position of your choice. If you're crossing your legs, feel free to cross them the way that feels just a little bit funny. We'll bring hands to heart center, touching the full surface area of your fingertips, knuckles, and palms. Transitioning your thumbs to your third eye center forehead. May your mind always be clear. Thumbs to your lips. May your words always be kind. And thumbs to your heart. May your heart always be filled with love and kindness, not only for others, but also for yourself. May you be rested, digested, and have a very happy Thanksgiving. Namaste.